Alright. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J Sec. Alright, so first off, giving glory to God. Today's actually my birthday, making this video, and just just reminiscing on how far I've come as a trader and how much I've improved. It's just God has been faithful. That's what I can even truly just say. That God has been faithful. I remember there were times in my trading where I don't know, like it was I was very clear I was very clueless, like I didn't know what to expect. I was just trusting that everything would make sense. At this point I'm just looking back, I'm like, okay, I just trusted that if I stay at it for the long run and just devote myself to the project, it will all connect, which is looking like. So I talked about my trade last week and everything. So this new week trade um from Monday till Friday. It's been my birthday. So I didn't take any trade from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I missed a trade. The reason I missed the trade was I think I had a little bit of lack in confidence. But the trade was my setup, but I just lacked confidence, and for some reason I was skeptical, but it's played perfectly. And we might go over it, we might not, I don't know. But let's just look through the trade I took. So the trade I took, I had longs on I think on EU. I already traded EU this week. I had longs on EU. The first one was lost. So the logic behind the trade was simply price going from internal to external. That's what I was looking to potentially take. So that was on Thursday after FOMC came out. Usually they pumped first, then was now dropping. They're like gaining strength. It was surprising though, but I understand because market has taken out like a major swing low in dollar, so dollar became strong. And also, but I'm still very much still bearish in the dollars. So let's just go to the chart right now and let me show you guys what I saw. Okay, not this guy. Yep, this guy. Okay, so this was still last week. Let's just play. It's still last week. Alright, so right, we entered Monday. Market started pumping, just following through from last week. Like I wanted to buy last week, but I got stopped and break even. The market still went my direction in GU. Explained that already. Right. So we entered this week being bullish. So Monday just opened bullish. GU was crazy little bullish. So this was Tuesday. I didn't trade. Wednesday, I was looking to trade was I was looking for a sell on UJ, but I wasn't coming on the trade. For some reasons I felt like I shouldn't enter, but at the same time, I still did not execute when I saw the opportunity. But I just let it be. I was very, very reserved. But it's all good. It's something that I know with time I'll get better at accepting and just trusting in. My risk management as the key to save me from stress and whatever that would be the case. So what we have currently now is that the market pumped, and Tuesday was the candle which I was looking to sell UG. So but it's fine. I missed it. Um Right, so Wednesday we had FMC. I didn't really trade, I was just watching the markets, and FMC came out. Okay, FMC pumped down. We started seeing dump later on, so we got into the next day. So this is where I look to trade on Thursday. I can see FMC pumped midnight and dumped crazily. So the way I said was probable too, but I was still kind of still inclined to want to I was still inclined to want to buy. Right, the reason is looking kind of fast. So right, let's just go to my session. It's still London. Right, so we're in year session. I was looking to buy at the same time I was still selling, but I was still kind of selling. The market should still drop to get the liquidity low, Asian low, and London low. But at the same time, I just didn't want to execute because we had unemployment news that day. I remembered we had unemployment news. So that was on Wednesday. We had unemployment news, unemployment claim. I mean, this was Wednesday. This was FMC. I mean, on Thursday. So we had. Did I even? I hope I did. Yeah, I did. So we had unemployment claim coming up by 1:30. That's 8:30 New York time. I didn't want to really do anything till we are certain on what the news will be doing. So this is already New York open now. Then the news just dumped. That was how the sale play out. I don't know if news manipulated I would have looked to trade to sell, but news didn't come early, so I just let it be. The news played out and took out those lows clean. So what do we now have? I was now watching the market. I was waiting to see if I can get the confirmation to go long since we have taken out the lows and we are actually in a daily FVG pointing up there. We're pointing north, so still looking to go long. So I saw the market did inverse FVG, right? Kind of not completely though, but this has been kind of close. But at least new FVG I established, I was confident, okay, let me see if this FVG will hold. Right, so that was the idea. And I was still watching, right? So immediately I saw price close above the Zantos candle, order placed right here. This way I can place order live like so I'm trading. I wanna do this thing. Oh, I can. Cool. Wow. I mean, this technology is smart. I think he just knows that he knows position size and I'm using now. It works. So cool. So I was looking to like place this was the idea kind of my stop loss here. I think about most things. Okay, yeah. My entry was like kind of higher, I guess, because it was over 20 something, almost let's say less than 30 pips roughly. Looking to like target those highs. Clearly that was the idea. So let's look at it before we proceed. That was the idea, looking long. Right, that was the idea, clearly the idea. So looking for just quick 2 hour. So let's play. Okay, then contact me. I already felt like markets is dropping volume. I wasn't seeing any momentum, but I was like, okay, even market swept this. I was cool with it. The market will be yes. I was looking at if market comes back again to this FEG, this bearish FEG, and we expect it to sweep the. I will go break even. So that didn't happen. Overnight session came. I had to hold this news. I said this news is straight to the next day. So market doing. I was sleeping by this time, so I woke up around 5. Around 5. Let me just keep fast forwarding this stuff and increase my timing. So overnight session played and good. I think I was awake during this time. No, I wasn't awake. This is currently 3 a.m. in the morning. I wasn't awake. This was how market was just there was not really any real volume happening. Right. Then I was awake during was I awake? Not yet. Around 5. Yeah. I was awake during the session. So I was like, okay, good. Thank God I did not break even. At this point, my risk I really did not break even. I reduced my risk to this low here, feeling like I'm making the idea is that this low should be respected. Price should go and take out ice so it can break even. But I was at the same time confident that this low should be respected. So market printed out Asian low and market swept the low and eventually took my low out. And I was out for break even on this trade. So this trade happened. So I was out for break even. Good. I was out for break even clearly on this trade. So let's look at it. So as I had this as my loss and the trade was a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Reduce risk, break even, good one. Everything was managed. I think I commended my management, not really about choosing the process and manage the trade accordingly, the name of the game. So that's what I was really grateful for. The trade, I just like the fact that I didn't in this trade, feeling like okay, I don't want to be dragged back, like maybe wanting to have a lot of confidence, but I just executing the trade on clear ideas and narrative being painted. Right. So that was what happened in this trade, and this trade was a break even trade. I'm not break, a reduced risk trade. I just about roughly 0.30. That's like above a quarter slightly. So that was what happened. Then we entered Thursday. That was still currently Friday. Right. So I was looking to trade. There was no really there was not any important news. I don't think there was. So there was none. So New York session presented. Then I was waiting. I saw this. And then this ground close candle violated and price did right? Because price did I was expecting pullback, but at the same time I was looking at 1 hour. I was like, okay, probably 1 hour we might want to have this FEG respect to go down lower, but at the same time I was like, nah, I think we have printed the low because this low was from an SMT with GU. at the same time. And dollar is kind of uncertain for me, but I just felt like okay, I would look to take this buy, but I don't mind. So me and my guy, I think my guy also was confident in this trade anyway. So I either way I executed on this trade. Clearly, I executed around here. No instant limit order. I most time use limit orders for the trade. So the trade still went up. Immediately we had 4 o'clock candle open. Was it 4 o'clock candle? Yes, 4 o'clock candle open. We dripped deep back into this 4 hours FEG. As if for 1 hour FEG that's inverted this 1 hour CB. Now we have a new 1 hour BC. Yeah. So now I hear that project would tag this internally to go external and target this eyes and potentially this breakaway gap left here. So the trade is currently running. I'm currently live on the trade, but market has closed, right? So let's see what the week would bring. So market, I wasn't even in the chart when market dropped like this, but I already placed my order. My stop loss was around here. That's confirmed. Stop loss was around there. I wasn't on the chart when I placed it. I just left that I went to a meeting, yeah, of a program coverages and oh, so it was a great one. I'm not gonna even lie. The trade, because I was surprised that you haven't taken me out. I wasn't really expecting much from the trade, so you can say the trade. This was my previous trade that I got break even out of the trade. I mean, reduced risk. It's kind of stopped me out for reduced risk, kind of. Then now this trade I entered. My stop loss is currently around this level and price is closed. So since the delivery, as I was explaining, and I entered upon this breaker right here, keeping this FEG, expecting price to continue going higher. Price did not. Came very close to my stop loss. I had two pips here about, you can imagine, but just still went back and still around like my stop loss position. So I'm expecting price to open next week and just go pump. I got grace. But anyhow, if it doesn't happen, still the name of the game is that I followed the plan and I traded the game. I executed rightly in the game. So that's what we currently have now. Market is closed and we don't have any much thing to see. So this is what we have. So yeah, market is closed already, and that's the beautiful trade. So just one trade this week. I missed the trade. Okay, trade I missed. Let me just let me show you guys the trade. It's on UJ, right? Oh, okay. I think I've fast forwarded everything. It was on UJ on Tuesday before we had this major push. I was seeing sales, but I don't know for some reason I just felt I'm not gonna even lie. Like the sell I was feeling, I think it's more of me. It's not about anybody. It's just me not trusting myself 100%. I don't need to have too much. What I need in my trade confidence is to execute the trade. I need to see disrespecting the opposing bidder rate I'm trading from, trading against. Like if we're having a bullish order, I'm going to see order flow flipping if I'm going on bearish. Like that was what happened. But I'm just this way you can look at the trade, you are coming yourself to get more confidence. But I just need three things for the most part. To see FEG disrespect, the new FEG created showing a new intention in the market. To say CSD, I need to see retracement back to the level for me to execute the trade. Like just literally just three things. Sometimes other block, but I don't really bank. I think my banks for me, like what I like the most, like I can easily see in the market is FEGs. Right. I love seeing FEGs. So the trade happened. This was the trade that I was on a Tuesday. This FEG, I was expecting this low to be run. Clearly. But for some reasons I don't know. I can't even like see it's anybody's fault. But at the same time I know I would have done better. I was expecting this lows to be run. That was literally the idea. Nothing crazy. Literally the idea. So let's go to 15 minutes. I actually confused myself not to enter the trade. I over thought about the trade. That's and you think about it, and if you think about it too much, you just mess yourself up. So news came out. There was news that they wanted to news came out and played higher, sweeping London low. It went above midnight open, right? Now the CSD was confirmed right around the days of delivery. Market came and dropped. I would have entered this trade, but I always have a bigger stop loss. But the stop loss is within my tenable range. Like my stop loss is around 30 pips, less than. So if I use my stop loss at the candle body here, I'll have around 25 pips. And so I would have been banked on literally. So I would have I'm using the wrong tool. So I would have been banked on. But the boy feels to trust in the edge. As you know the way you commit yourself a lot. See, you did more than 2 hours. Like around there, it was 2 hours. Did more than 2 hours. I've been doing, but I was like, so not go far. I just give myself a lot of reason not to be in the trade, and the reason was fair enough. It's good. Yeah, and I suffered not being in the trade and missing out. potentially recovering from my last week Jordan. Currently in this month, I'm currently 4 hours down, if I'm not mistaken, or 5 hours because of, yeah, 5 hours, but not in percentage. I'm around, um let's say roughly around negative less than 5% overall, if I'm not mistaken. But it's what it is. I know I'll recover this thing for sure. If not this month, next month, you like my profitability will show over time. That's just how trading is. Like numbers would always add up. You can't always define the numbers from what we have today, but in the longer run, you would see it. So yeah, that's it for me in today's video, and I hope you do learn one or two. And yeah, stay blessed and thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh my guys, oh my, like, I mean, people send me birthday wishes. I'm so super grateful. Just looking at my life and where I'm at, like, bro, it's literally good, and I don't take it for granted. I literally don't take it for granted. So let me just do this out. I think and I've not done this before. Let me just do it like right now on looking at what we have for next week. Right, the calendar. Just look at the calendar. So next week, what do we have? Oh, next week we have um okay. I'm not even next week. I thought that was next week. So next week, what do you have? Well, interesting. Monday there's wait for that news, but we have bank holiday for JPY. But we got some interesting news. Okay, okay, beautiful. So let's see. Not Monday. Next week is promising. Oh, we're having daylight saving very soon on N30. So you are going +1. I think their time zone is shifting or something. This daylight saving, when I experienced it, first I wasn't really sure with the idea of how volatility would move in time when um opening bells like of trading session shifts. But I understand better now. So let's see. Let's see. This week is promising. Monday I might look to trade because of we have heard further news. But let's see. I already have a trade running, so let's say the trade takes take profit or stop loss or maybe break even, whatever the case would be, and it will be an opportunity during your session. So that's it. So guys, trade safely, plan your trade accordingly, trade what makes sense to you, and execute your trade with confidence. Like that. That's the name of the game literally. So and with that, peace and love. And I'm out.